Deep in Louisiana's bayous and moss-covered streets, strange tales still roam. Today, we're bringing 12 haunting legends back to life. Number 1. Honey Island Swamp Monster. Deep in the misty heart of Louisiana's Honey Island Swamp, locals whisper about a creature that has stalked these waters for generations. Known as the Honey Island Swamp Monster, it's said to be a hulking beast, covered in shaggy hair with piercing yellow eyes that shine in the darkness. The legend began in the 1960s, when a pair of hunters stumbled upon strange footprints, bigger than any they'd ever seen, leaving them to wonder what else might lurk in those shadowed cypress groves. People say the monster's roar can chill the bravest soul. Some fishermen claim they've seen its shape gliding through the fog, while others hear heavy footsteps splashing through the marsh. Every snap of a branch or rustle of leaves seems to hint at the creature's presence, ready to remind everyone that the swamp holds secrets even science can't explain. Though experts have tried to debunk the stories, citing black bears and tall tales, locals remain convinced. They pass the legend down to their children and grandchildren, making the Honey Island Swamp Monster as much a part of Louisiana's folklore as its crawfish boils and jazz music. For some, it's more than a story. It's a warning to respect the wild, unpredictable heart of the bayou. Today, visitors still trek into the swamp, hoping for a glimpse of the legendary beast. And while most find only the hush of the trees and the calls of herons, a few leave with something more, a lingering feeling that they were being watched, that the Honey Island Swamp Monster still calls these murky waters home. Number 2. Myrbeing. Long before beachgoers crowded the shores of the Gulf, fishermen along Louisiana's coast spoke of strange figures in the surf, creatures half human, half fish. These myrbeings, as the old-timers called them, were said to appear at dusk, their long hair glistening in the setting sun as they sang to the waves. The earliest reports came from Native American tales, which described water spirits who guided or tricked seafarers depending on their mood. In the 1800s, European settlers added their own spin to the legend, telling stories of sailors lured to their doom by the mermaid song. Some believed that these myrbeings were protectors of the Gulf, warning fishermen of coming storms or dangerous tides. Others feared them as omens of disaster, appearing before hurricanes or shipwrecks. Fishermen returning home with empty nets sometimes blamed their bad luck on these mysterious sea creatures, insisting they'd seen them slip beneath the waves just before the fish vanished. Whether seen as protectors or tricksters, the Gulf mermaids became woven into Louisiana's maritime folklore, a reminder of the deep connection between people and the waters that sustain them. Even today, locals still swap stories of fleeting shapes in the surf or eerie songs carried on the wind. For those who believe, the myrbeings of the Gulf remain both a cautionary tale and a symbol of the magic that still stirs in the heart of Louisiana's coastal waters. Number 3. Latiche. Deep in the murky swamps of southern Louisiana, where the cypress trees stand like ancient sentinels, there's a legend that chills even the most seasoned hunters. They call it the latiche, a creature said to be born from tragedy and lost in the shadows of the bayou. According to the old stories, latiche was once a child, abandoned in the swamp, left to survive on its own among the alligators and snakes. Locals say that the Latiche adapted to its new home, growing webbed fingers and a wild look in its eyes. It's said to glide through the dark waters at night, its breath mingling with the fog, watching any intruder who dares enter its domain. Some believe it's more than just a child. It's become something part human, part spirit, and all mystery. Those who've crossed paths with Latiche tell of a soft wailing sound that echoes through the trees, like the cry of a lost soul. Some hunters swear they've seen a small figure darting between the cypress knees, its pale eyes shining in the moonlight. Whether out of curiosity or loneliness, Latiche sometimes approaches boats, leaving behind only ripples on the water. In Louisiana's swamps, the Latiche reminds everyone that the bayou holds secrets, that every path might lead to a hidden story, and that sometimes the most powerful legends are born from the forgotten corners of human history. Number 4. Myrtles Plantation. Nestled among the Spanish moss and oak trees of St. Francisville stands Myrtles Plantation, a house known as one of the most haunted in America. Its legend began in the late 1700s, with tales of tragedy and betrayal that seemed to seep into its very walls. Visitors speak of a young woman named Chloe, a slave who was punished for eavesdropping, and who, according to some, cursed the house before her death. They say Chloe still roams the halls, her spirit appearing in mirrors or watching from behind the heavy curtains. Guests have reported cold spots, flickering lights, and even the faint scent of old perfume. It's as if Chloe's presence lingers, a reminder of the injustices that shaped the plantation's past. But Chloe isn't the only one who may haunt Myrtles. Stories also tell of children's laughter echoing through empty rooms, and shadowy figures crossing staircases when no one's there. Some believe the house's history of disease, duels, and sudden deaths created a perfect storm for restless spirits. For those who visit, Myrtles Plantation stands as a bridge between the living and the past, a place where the echoes of old stories find new ears, and where every creak of the floorboards might carry a whisper from the other side. Number 5. Semedi. In the heart of New Orleans voodoo culture, one spirit stands out for both his charm and his fearsome power, Semedi. Known as the guardian of the dead and the master of the cemetery gates, his legend stretches from the old French Quarter to the swampy outskirts of Louisiana's bayous. With his top hat, dark glasses, and skeletal grin, Semedi's image is unforgettable, a blend of respect and mischief that has shaped the voodoo tradition for centuries. Semedi is said to linger between the worlds of the living and the dead, guiding souls to the afterlife, but he's also known for his unpredictable nature. Some stories say he helps those in need, while others claim he delights in trickery and surprises. His deep laugh is said to echo through the cemeteries at night, a sound that sends shivers down even the bravest visitors' spines. In New Orleans, offerings to Semedi, rum, cigars, and black coffee, are often left at the gates of graveyards, hoping to earn his favor. During voodoo ceremonies, practitioners call upon him to heal or to ask for protection from evil spirits. His presence is both feared and revered, a reminder of the thin line between life and death in Louisiana's cultural tapestry. For those who believe, Semedi's legend is a powerful force that shapes their connection to the past. He's a figure who brings both fear and respect, a symbol of the mysteries that still haunt Louisiana's voodoo heartland. Number 6. The Rugaroo. Deep in the marshes and thick woods of southern Louisiana, the Rugaroo's howl is said to echo under the cover of darkness. Known as the Cajun werewolf, this legend has been part of Louisiana's folklore since the early days of French settlers, whispered around campfires and on porches during long summer nights. The Rugaroo's story was often used to keep children in line, warning them of what might happen if they misbehaved. The Rugaroo is said to be a shapeshifter, a person cursed for breaking Lenten rules or for practicing dark deeds. By night, they transform into a fearsome creature with glowing red eyes, prowling the swamps in search of prey. Unlike other werewolves, the Rugaroo's curse can be broken if someone recognizes them and sheds light on their true identity. But until then, they remain a beastly menace, lurking just beyond the tree line. Hunters and trappers in the bayous have claimed to see strange figures at night, large shadows that move with an unnatural grace. Some report finding tracks too large to belong to any known animal, stirring fear in the hearts of even the most seasoned outdoorsmen. It's a reminder that in Louisiana's wilderness, the line between legend and reality often blurs. For the Cajun people, the Rugaroo is more than just a scary tale. It's a part of their heritage, a cautionary figure that warns of the consequences of straying from tradition. Even today, the legend of the Rugaroo continues to prowl the edges of Louisiana's folklore, a reminder that some stories never fade away. Number 7. Nottoway Plantation. In the heart of White Castle, Louisiana, Nottoway Plantation stands as a reminder of the South's grand yet haunting past. This sprawling antebellum mansion, known for its stunning white columns and opulent ballrooms, was built in the 1850s by John Hampton Randolph, a wealthy sugar planter. But beneath its elegant exterior lies a tale of restless spirits that refuse to leave the halls they once called home. Locals and visitors alike have reported eerie sightings. A woman in a flowing white dress wandering the upstairs halls, her face hidden behind a delicate veil. Some believe she is the spirit of Randolph's daughter, who died under tragic circumstances. Others say her presence is a reminder of the lives lost to disease and hardship on the plantation grounds during its tumultuous history. Guests who spend the night at Nottoway often speak of unexplained cold spots, flickering lights, and doors that open and close on their own. Even the staff sometimes sense a watchful eye from the grand staircase or feel a soft whisper of breath on their necks as they work. The mansion's blend of beauty and tragedy has given it a reputation as one of Louisiana's most captivating haunted sites. For those who visit, Nottoway Plantation is more than a glimpse into the state's past. It's a place where history and legend intertwine, inviting the living to step into a world where the spirits of the past are never truly gone. Number 8. The Grunch. In the shadowy corners of New Orleans, a legend thrives that chills even the most fearless residents: the Grunch. Said to dwell in the swamps and hidden corners of the city's outskirts, the Grunch are small, goblin-like creatures with sharp teeth and glowing red eyes. Their story dates back to the days when the outskirts of New Orleans were nothing but tangled woods and murky swamps, a place where strange creatures could hide and thrive. The legend tells of these creatures preying on livestock and even the occasional lone traveler who wandered too far from the safety of the city lights. Some say the Grunch are the result of a curse or a twisted experiment gone wrong. Humans transformed into monstrous beings by forces unknown. Their eerie cries, like a mix between a child's wail and an animal's growl, can still be heard on dark, misty nights. Sightings of the Grunch have persisted through the years. Locals warn newcomers not to venture into the woods after dusk, for the Grunch are said to lurk, waiting for their next victim. Whether they're a cautionary tale or a remnant of ancient fears, the Grunch remain a powerful part of New Orleans folklore. For the people of Louisiana, the Grunch legend is a reminder that even in a city known for its spirits and mysteries, there are still creatures that defy explanation. They are the hidden watchers of the swamp, a testament to the region's ability to keep its secrets close and its monsters closer. Number 9. Parlanga. In the shadowy wetlands of Louisiana's Atchafalaya Basin, locals have long whispered about a creature known as Parlanga, a massive serpent or crocodile said to haunt the swamp's deepest waters. With scales that glistened like oil in the moonlight and eyes glowing red, Parlanga was more than a tale to frighten children. It reminded everyone of the swamp's hidden mysteries. The earliest stories trace back to Native American legends, where Parlanga was a spirit guardian of the swamp, both feared and respected. As settlers arrived, these stories mingled with French and Cajun folklore, transforming Parlanga into a vengeful beast that appeared to punish those who disrespected the land. Fishermen claimed to glimpse its winding body sliding beneath the water, leaving ripples like a warning. Sightings continued over the years, each adding to the serpent's legend. Some said it could capsize boats with its tail, while others believed it guarded treasures hidden in the murky depths. Hunters who vanished without a trace were blamed on Parlanga's wrath, their bodies never found, as if swallowed by the darkness itself. For the people living near the basin, Parlanga is more than just a story. It's a reminder that the swamp holds secrets best left alone, waiting for the curious and the careless to cross its path. Number 10. LaLaurie Mansion. Deep in the heart of New Orleans' French Quarter stands the LaLaurie Mansion, a place where wealth, power, and unspeakable horror once converged. Built in the early 1800s, the grand residence belonged to Madame Delphine LaLaurie, a woman known for her beauty, charm, and shocking cruelty. The house's elegant facade masked a darkness that would forever stain its legacy. Neighbors first grew suspicious of Madame LaLaurie when screams and cries echoed through the night. In 1834, a fire revealed her grisly secret. An attic filled with tortured, enslaved people. The discovery sent shockwaves through the city, and the mansion was ransacked by an enraged mob, leaving it to stand as a silent witness to unspeakable crimes. Yet the story did not end with Madame LaLaurie's escape to Paris. Locals say her spirit never left. Over the years, visitors and residents have reported flickering lights, sudden cold spots, and even the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Some have claimed to see her ghost, elegantly dressed and staring from the windows, forever trapped in the home she once ruled with iron cruelty. For New Orleans, the LaLaurie Mansion is more than just an architectural marvel. It's a symbol of the city's haunted past. Number 11. The Cockamar. In the quiet nights of Louisiana's countryside, people talk about the Cockamar, a spirit that brings terrifying dreams and restless nights. Known for centuries among Cajun and Creole communities, this ghostly figure is said to ride on the chest of sleeping victims, leaving them breathless and unable to move. It's a chilling reminder that the night can play tricks on even the bravest souls in the bayou, and that the line between dreams and reality is often a thin one. Old-timers say the Cockamar targets those who forget their prayers, break a promise, or wrong a neighbor, turning sleep into a living nightmare. Some claim they feel its weight pressing down, an invisible presence that steals their breath. Even after waking, a sense of dread lingers, making them wonder if the nightmare has really ended, or if it's just beginning. To keep the Cockamar away, families might place a broom under the bed or sprinkle salt in the corners, hoping to stop the spirit from sneaking in. Others say that a strong faith and a clean conscience offer the best protection, a reminder that the Cockamar feeds on fear and guilt, waiting for any crack in the armor of belief. This legend reminds Louisianans that night holds dangers both real and imagined. The tale of the Cockamar endures, a warning that sometimes it's our own darkness that haunts us most, leaving us to wonder if we've truly left the nightmare behind. Number 12. The Singing Woman of Frier. Long ago, in the eerie wetlands near Frier, Louisiana, lived a woman named Julia Brown who claimed she could see the future. She would sit on her porch singing haunting songs that made neighbors uneasy. Her voice drifted through the cypress trees, carrying warnings that no one wanted to hear and leaving a chill in the hearts of those who dared to listen. As time passed, Julia's songs turned darker. She sang, "I'm gonna take the whole town with me," unsettling even the bravest locals. People ignored her words until, on the day of her funeral in 1915, a powerful hurricane hit Frier and nearby villages, just as she had predicted, leaving destruction in its wake. Survivors claimed they heard her voice in the storm, mixed with the howling wind and creaking trees. Some believe she brought the hurricane with her last breath, cursing the town that had shunned her. Even now, people say her song sometimes drifts across the swamp, especially on stormy nights when the winds whip through the trees. The legend of Julia Brown reminds us that words can carry weight, and that promises made in anger can outlast even death. Her tale still echoes in Louisiana's folklore, a voice that refuses to be silenced, and a reminder that sometimes the warnings we dismiss may be the ones we should heed most. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.